Hello everyone. Standard 10 History, lesson number 4, History of Indian Arts. This is a wonderful lesson and we are studying about the different Indian arts. Now, architecture and sculpture. There are a number of rock cut caves in India. The tradition of rock cut caves originated in India in the 3rd century BCE. Technically, the entire composition of a rock cut cave represents a union of architecture and sculptural art. So, in the 3rd century BCE means before Christ, we find rock cut caves, means cutting a cave into a rock. Okay, and it was a wonderful example of architecture and sculptural art or sculptural skills. It enhances interiors with its carved columns and images are excellent specimens of sculptural art. The paintings on the walls and ceilings have survived in some of the caves till today. The rock-cut caves at Ajanta and Verud in Maharashtra were declared as World Heritage in 1983. So these rock-cut caves, they have beautiful interior, okay, with carved columns, and images are excellent specimens of sculptural art, means the carving made on the columns. Okay, those images are wonderful specimens of sculptural art. Now, the paintings on some of the walls and ceilings can be seen even today, and Ajanta and Ellora or Verul caves are the very specific example, okay, of this architecture. The temple architecture in India began to develop around 4th century CE. During the Gupta period, the temples built at the beginning of the Gupta period had only the sanctum sanctorum, means Garbhagriha and a veranda with 4 columns. So in the 4th century, the temple architecture developed in Gupta period. Okay, the temples built at the beginning of the Gupta period were different. They had a Garbhagriha and only a veranda. Okay, but in the Gupta period, different changes came into existence. Okay, in the construction of a temple. The temple architecture in India had reached its peak by the 8th century CE. This is easily testified by the magnificent composition of the Kailas temple of Verud. By the medieval period, various styles of temple architecture had developed in India. So let us see that in the 8th century, the temple architecture in India reached to its peak, means it reached to a very upper level, and one of the examples is Kailas temple at Verud. The styles of temple architecture are identified by the style of the tower, means shikhar. Okay, let us see, there are 2 styles of constructing temple in India: Nagara style and Dravid style. Now, a blend of these two styles is known as Visera style. Blend means mixture. Okay, so mixture of Nagara style and Dravida style is known as Visera style. The Bhumija style seen in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra has a close resemblance to the Nagara style from the structural viewpoint. So one more style of constructing temples is Bhumija style.